next though.
Yeah, last question from r/marketing. This user's wanting to know the simplest way to collect customer feedback, and they don't want to use email surveys or website pop-ups that usually get ignored. So
Yeah, they don't get ignored.
if they're a digital product, I would say look at a chat service that comes up in specific areas of your product. So in the admin, when somebody is at a certain piece that you're wanting feedback on, gently nudge them there and ask them what they think about what they're doing, what they're working on.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a physical product, I like inbox things and
I
calls
agree.
to action, and
that's a good one.
post this on Instagram or lead a review for XYZ product.
Yeah.
I like that.
So email feedback does not get ignored. So if you make it as part of your post-purchase flow, those emails, like your order, thank you for placing your order. Your order has been shipped. A question about your order. Those emails get opened 60 to 90% of the time. And the conversion rate on the content in there is incredible. So to me, it's post-purchase behavior, asking for customer feedback, and then rewarding that feedback is a great way to generate additional sales in addition to the feedback, right?
Well, and I think what's key too is the timing on that lever review email. You want to make sure if you're not tied into like UPS or USPS's API and can trigger that when it's delivered, you want to wait a week after it's supposed to be there. Because otherwise, if they get a review and the product's not there, that's going to be a customer service phone call on, hey, did this get delivered or not? Am I missing the product? So,
well, let's say 24 or 48 hours after the thing comes through, you say, hey, we saw that your order was delivered. Tell us what you think. And then imagine what they do then. They click a button, go to your website, right? And then complete a very clickable NPS-like Net Promoter Score type survey, and then afterwards give them a discount or something. Thank you for doing this. Buy now today. And that's a huge one. If you look at the old direct mail data, the best time to market to somebody was in box. So they get the package, they open it, they like it, buy now. They'll go buy now. So it's a great way to increase lifetime value. Same with this email strategy we just described.
And I'll also say one more thing is like, offering someone a direct discount, is definitely a great strategy. One thing I would split test that against, one thing I would split test that against is offering people insights into the company itself. So you've just bought a product, you've just bought a Samsung phone. Now, can you join our group and help us dictate what needs to be in the next Samsung group? Give them access. Because when you grant someone access, it may not always be a discount. It may not always be something that you're giving that is a direct, like monetary compensation. It may be come learn more about us as a company. Help us as a company deliver the next wow experience to you.
Well, that was a shameless plug. I mean, that post-purchase flow that we described is one of several dozen that we're building into the core of Engine, right? So after a customer purchases, we've got 20 years of benchmark data to say this is what you ought to do. And the A/B testing part of that, it's a discount for company A and probably B, C, D, E, and F. But company G may benefit from not offering a discount and instead going a different route. So off the shelf, once you set up your Engine store, a lot of these flows will be in there. So how you get these reviews and everything. So give us another month and we'll get that out and you'll be able to play with it and kind of see what we think the best practices ought to be. So.
Perfect.